Welcome to this urgent financial update. Stay focused because what we're about to discuss could be one of the most significant developments of the year for holders of the Iraqi Dinar. The Central Bank of Iraq has issued a statement that is reverberating through the global financial sector. For the first time in years, the institution has spoken with unmistakable clarity about the country's long-anticipated currency reform. According to the CBI, Iraq is fully prepared to move forward with the revaluation process. This is not speculation or rumor. It is an official declaration signaling that the final stage of currency adjustment is ready to proceed. In tonight's report, we'll examine exactly what was said, why it matters, and what this could mean for investors as the global financial landscape braces for potential change. Just hours ago, during a major financial summit in Baghdad, a senior official from the Central Bank of Iraq made remarks that have captured global attention. Addressing delegates and industry leaders, the official confirmed that all preparations for the national currency reform have been completed, and that the institution is now ready to move into the next operational phase. When asked for clarification, the representative explained that this phase includes adjusting the dinar, its value in line with economic stability and international standards. For those familiar with Iraq's long-term monetary plans, this language leaves little room for ambiguity. It indicates that the revaluation process is imminent. Unlike previous speculation or informal commentary, these statements came directly from official channels, lending this announcement unprecedented credibility. For those who have tracked Iraq's economic recovery, this declaration confirms years of systematic preparation. The country has steadily implemented reforms required for a stable currency transition, passing the 2025 budget with rate adjustment mechanisms, upgrading its banking systems, and aligning with international financial protocols. Key legislation, including the hydrocarbon law, has moved closer to full activation, ensuring equitable distribution of oil revenues. Iraq's foreign reserves have now exceeded $120 billion, providing the necessary backing for monetary reform. Taken together, these achievements show that the structural foundation for a revaluation has been completed. What makes this development remarkable is not just the technical readiness, but the unprecedented public acknowledgement by the CBI that they are prepared to act. Over the past several days, banking sources in Baghdad and Basra have reported internal directives from the CBI to update software systems, test international transfer codes, and ensure integration across payment networks. Some banks temporarily went offline to perform synchronization checks, a standard measure before rate adjustments. These updates suggest that Iraq's financial institutions are aligning systems for a seamless transition once the new rate is activated. The coordination between local and international banking frameworks underscores that this is more than administrative rhetoric. It is a carefully timed sequence of operations designed to ensure that the revaluation process occurs efficiently and without technical disruption once officially launched. The timing of this statement follows a series of high-level meetings between Iraq and global financial institutions, including the International Monetary Fund, World Bank, and Bank for International Settlements. These discussions focused on Iraq's compliance with global monetary frameworks and final integration, steps necessary for policy alignment. Observers believe the CBI's declaration is a direct outcome of these consultations. By confirming that Iraq has met the conditions required by international partners, the statement signals a coordinated readiness. In effect, the CBI is declaring, "We are compliant, we are stable, and we are ready." Such a message carries enormous weight in international finance, reinforcing global confidence in Iraq's monetary reforms. Almost immediately following the announcement, trading platforms and financial observers noted a surge in discussion surrounding the Iraqi dinar, while the official Forex rate remains unchanged. Several systems placed the dinar under restricted observation, an action that typically precedes currency adjustments. Analysts are comparing this activity to pre-launch testing phases seen before stock IPOs, where internal listings are verified prior to public release. A strengthened dinar could reshape Iraq's trade agreements, alter import costs, and recalibrate regional exchange balances. As a result, financial institutions worldwide are now monitoring developments closely, anticipating a ripple effect that could extend across oil markets and international trade corridors. Further indications of an impending shift have appeared within international banking systems. Sources across the US and Europe report internal updates to currency databases with new entries prepared for both the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. These procedures, common before major currency recalibrations, allow institutions to validate systems and prevent transaction errors when official rates change. Combined with the CBI's explicit statement, these back-end preparations demonstrate that the revaluation framework is operationally complete. This level of synchronization suggests that the global banking network is positioning itself for a coordinated rollout once Iraq's new exchange rate becomes official. The central bank's reform strategy has long been structured in phases to ensure stability and international compliance. The first phase addressed economic stabilization, inflation control, and reserve accumulation. The second phase, modernization, focused on digital infrastructure, anti-corruption enforcement, and system integration. The third and final phase involves the actual revaluation and market release. The CBI's statement indicates that the first two stages have been successfully completed and that Iraq is now entering the final implementation phase. This measured, step-by-step approach minimizes risk and ensures that when the new rate is introduced, it is sustainable, credible, and supported by global financial authorities. The International Monetary Fund has played a pivotal role in guiding Iraq's economic reform strategy. The IMF required the establishment of transparent fiscal management, full reserve funding, and adherence to global anti-money laundering protocols, all of which have now been achieved. In its most recent review, the IMF confirmed that Iraq's economic position supports a market-aligned exchange rate adjustment. The CBI's statement effectively mirrors this assessment, reinforcing its legitimacy. By aligning its announcement with IMF validation, Iraq demonstrates that the revaluation process is not unilateral, but coordinated and recognized internationally, adding a powerful layer of credibility to this development. For investors and currency holders, the implications are clear. The long-anticipated revaluation is no longer theoretical. It is approaching operational readiness. The CBI's confirmation indicates that the transition could occur at any moment once final synchronization is complete. Holders are advised to prepare by identifying authorized exchange institutions, confirming documentation requirements, and avoiding unofficial channels or premature offers. The revaluation will occur simultaneously for all participants through official banking networks. Calm preparation and reliance on verified information will be critical for navigating this transition safely and effectively. In the coming days, several signs may indicate imminent activation. These include updates on the CBI's official website, increased Forex platform activity, local bank notices regarding system maintenance, and government statements referencing economic reform or currency strength. 8. Reports of restricted Forex trading activity or internal system updates are also important signals. Monitoring these developments closely can help investors anticipate the official release window and respond promptly once the new rate is announced. As the process unfolds, attentiveness and patience will be the key to maximizing readiness. Reports from within Iraq confirm that banking networks are completing final integration tasks. Branches across major cities have tested digital payment systems, verified international transfer codes, and implemented new compliance protocols. These internal adjustments are crucial to ensure smooth transaction processing when the rate goes live. At the same time, international banks have begun simulations to manage cross-border payments under the new rate scenario. Analysts are already observing subtle market shifts in response. Together, these steps confirm that the revaluation process is being treated as a global event, requiring precision and coordination at every level. While the CBI has not issued a specific date for public release, multiple indicators suggest the timeline is nearing completion. The synchronization of domestic systems, combined with confirmed IMF support and international readiness, points to an activation window that could open soon. When the revaluation occurs, the updated rate will be implemented through official banking networks within hours, ensuring consistency across markets. Holders should focus on legitimate channels and remain wary of unofficial claims. Timing and verification will be critical, and preparation ahead of activation will allow for smooth participation once the process is live. This revaluation represents more than a currency adjustment. It signals Iraq's transition into a new phase of economic maturity. Years of fiscal reform, infrastructure modernization, and governance improvements have created the foundation for a stronger financial system.